What's going on, guys? Who's Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. New week, new pod. Kind of like a slow music February. For some reason, people didn't release much this week. Lovers Month, however. Shout out to all you lovers out there. Hope your Valentine's went well. Hope you're able to spread love and light. Shout out to you guys tuning in from all over. I was checking the stats. I was saying Japan, Germany, Spain, Paris. We appreciate the love. In the spirit of showing love, I need you guys to please rate, review, show us love on the podcast. Engage with us, write us, helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, leave that 5-star rating and comments. We'd appreciate it very much. On today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, we'll be giving you that YKB's Yusful music review. We've got that on deck. And all the usual stuff. New songs, product of the week, turntable chats, Elininate, and all that other good stuff. What's good, my G? What's good?
Hey, yo. What's good, man?
Yo.
What's good, man?
I just did hit on kilos for you, but hit on kilos for you, we just did. He push out.
Yo, man, everybody's got issues, man. Code is trying to kill me here, but hey, that's it. That's where we are.
Is your dollar rising?
That's an economical question, and I don't have an answer for that.
I like your dollar is rising. You don't have a problem. Heart attack every day with that. There's one, I can't remember the name of the account on Twitter that just keeps posting. Today, someone was like, it's okay, you to rest. Rest. I mean, don't come and tell us your dollar is rising again because that thing is just the fly up and down, man. But yeah. So good.
It happens.
Yeah, I think the only saving grace for us is the music we have, and that is why we are here. Just listening, keeping us happy, stuff like that. That's about it.
So before we kick off, remember that last week I was begging you not to say anything about the Eagles game, about the Super Eagles game.
Bro, I so jinxed that motherfucker.
I was begging you.
I jinxed that motherfucker. I can't really was like, damn, jinxed it. I was like, I'm so sorry. But I gave 2 takes now. I said either they win or they don't win. Come on. I tried now. I tried.
Yo.
But yeah. I mean, it was good. I mean, we showed up until
the finals.
The finals where we couldn't put up a fight again. But I mean, the guys, they gave a good account of themselves. They've been awarded MON. I really don't know what that is. I know it's like
it's a medal, man.
So I mean, better luck next time.
As always.
The boys, there's always. But they didn't do too bad. My own, I think I started watching from, I think after Angola. That's when I started watching because I was like, this.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, because those kind of things that every time so the first match I watched, this boy didn't really play well, but we won. The second time, too, this boy didn't, but we won. So every time I'm logged onto them, like this boy didn't play. I'm like, what did this boy? And it was also reflecting on the scores. So I was like, maybe they didn't really play. So until Angola's match, that was when I was like, you know what? Let me even see these boys didn't play well for myself. So I mean, they tried. It was good. Silver medal, no be beans, now still award. So.
Yeah, man, that was good. That's good.
Shout out to the Super Eagles, man.
Shout out them.
Yeah,
what else? What else than you, man?
Nothing. Same old normal social media this, the simple answer this, consultation there. Nothing crazy. Did you catch the what's his name? The one jobless boy lit music Twitter on fire again. I think he posted a clip of Idris, saying there was a time Burner said he didn't. That nobody in Nigeria did, like no musician paved the way for him or something like that. So I think maybe, I don't know if they asked him the question because it was just snippets of the stuff, but he was doing a video saying, Burna Boy is, I don't know, is this a foolish? He said I abused Burna Boy, then Burna Boy struck back by, going going. I won't say below the belt because once you dish somebody, whatever the other person on the other side dishes back.
Yo, fam.
There's this. you can't control what the other person says. So Idris dissed, Burna dissed, but I think Burna now deleted his own tweets. Going at Idris's health and everything, saying if they should ever enter the same place, was going to tidy him, that kind of thing. So I don't know. What's your take on that?
Yo, Mount is like he dissed him, Burna dissed back, and he just now dissed him back again. About his health. I mean, exactly. We don't know, but also dissed him back, and then comes back, and then forms victim. That was the only thing I didn't like. I'm like, you're a grown man. If someone disses you, take it in the chin like a grown man.
Yeah, especially if you strike first. Like they always say it, like in the unwritten rules of fighting, if you slap somebody and you expect the person to slap back, but the person punches you, because you slap, it doesn't mean to slap you back. Even if you deck you, there's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly, man. If he brings a gun to a knife fight, man, there's nothing you can do about it, man. So, you're a grown man. Just take it on the chin, man. Stop looking for it.
And I think I saw. I don't know which of the P Square brothers it was that was also saying, you know what, Idris is always acting like a freedom fighter, but he also, he gets for body. And I think J1 too was saying something like that. But J1's point was, Idris was arrogant. Now someone is abusing him. That Burna too is arrogant. That somebody who will abuse him. Like the tables actually it's a
fam.
Table telling thing. Yeah, like in 10 years time now, somebody will say maybe somebody doing music like Burna, the person will be like, Burna didn't pave the way for me. I don't know who he is, and all of us will be
exactly. Exactly. That's how it's gonna be. In 10 years' time, someone's gonna show Burna, and everybody's gonna be like, "What? You don't understand what Burna did?" And it's like, "Nah, I don't get it."
Exactly.
It's always happens. It's always gonna happen. So, yo, man. Live and learn.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's about it. That the gossip tidbits. That's what I have to gossip about. So let's get into the news. Let's kick off with some news this week, and we are kicking off with some Essence news, and by extension, Temp sighting. One of the biggest Nigerian songs of all time, Essence has now exceeded over 4 million units in sales in the United States, earning it an RIAA Platinum plaque since its release in 2020. Essence featuring Tems enjoyed commercial success, especially in the United States, where it peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, courtesy of a Justin Bieber remix. Big songs, big things. Not surprised there. At the end of the day, this thing is going to be like maybe 10 times platinum. Just going steady at a slow pace. Good songs are evergreen. So yeah.
Yo, shout out to them, man.
Yep, shout out Essence. Let's do some chart news. This is, going back to last year, Turntable has reported that Soso by Omah is the most heard song on radio in Nigeria in 2023. Let me just go from 5 to 1. Number 5 on the most heard songs was Feel. At number 4 was Victoni Tempo Rema with Soweto Remix. Ashake at number 3 with Lonely at the Terp. Spyro and Tiwa Savage with Who's Your Guy Remix. And Omah with Soso. That means a lot of Nigerians are going through it with the Afro depression. Yeah, going through it. It's awesome, man. They also dropped the top 10 most played artists on Nigerian radio stations in 2023. Let me go from 10 to 1. At Omah had 5.3 billion plays. Let me just say plays because it's radio. His Daniel had 5.5 billion. Burna Boy had 5.6 billion. Young John 5.7. Tiwa Savage 5.8. Buju 6.4. Rema with 7.4. Davido with 7.5. Aya Star came in at number 2 with 8.1, and One Man was Lonely at the top with 8.4 billion, being the most played artist on radio in 2023. No surprises. No surprises there.
I mean, no surprises in the top 10. Like, it's just the order of how they are. But, no surprises at all. You expect everybody on that list to be on the list. So, shout out to them, man.
shout out to them guys. It's going to be another big year this year. That's why I'm not really like, when people say, oh, they won the World Cup, I'm like, yeah, but we're going to win the Afrobeats award again.
What?
No, not the Grammys, but in terms of Nigerians are the biggest and the best, so we're going, we're always going to be.
I was just gonna say, I was like, what?
No, not the Grammys. I'm very confident that we'll be up there when it comes to like Afrobeat stuff again. So
Okay.
they can win the football, but we can win the music. That's what that matters.
All right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Speaking of music, let's just segue into new songs we listen to and the album. But I think that album part is the only shit we're giving out because I don't listen. So let's start with Osadebe by Joe Boy. This is his first, should I say, post Empower Jam. It's produced by a guy called K Dreams. Not a bad jam at all. Crowd chorus, log drums, kind of like a tried and tested formula. If you are a decent musician, you'll always win with it. So
yep.
I don't mind it. Osadebe by Joe Boy. What's your take on it?
Same thing, man. Made it straight into the playlist. Let it spin a couple of times. As always, I think Joe Boy makes really good music. Might not be as pop as most other songs, but he still does his thing, man. So shout out to Joe Boy, man. I really like it.
Let's go keep it Joe Boy. I saw a clip of Facts Only. I can't remember. Adeayo Facts Only. It was like they didn't Empower didn't do enough for Joe Boy. And I saw another counter argument saying if not for Empower, you wouldn't really know Joe Boy. So I don't know. Like, what do you think about that? Like Empower not doing enough for Joe Boy. Do you think they didn't do enough for him?
I understand what you mean by they didn't do enough for Joe Boy, but I also understand what you mean by he did enough for Joe Boy.
Yeah.
So it's the thing about like I look at it like Fireboy now. Fireboy's everywhere.
Yeah.
Fireboy's everywhere, and that is exactly where Fireboy is.
So that was his argument. His argument was that he had two of the biggest songs. I think 2020 and 2021 or 20 like Nobody and the other one, the alcohol one. So it was like that was his moment to scale to like Fireboy, get your remix with Ed Sheeran, like Rema, get your remix with Selena Gomez and all those things. But
exactly that diaspora.
That scale one level higher. But someone was like they did enough. Like there was, what do you want them to do more than they've already done? If they didn't invest in him, you wouldn't have known who Joe Boy was. So
Joe Boy is. I mean, that's an argument, but as is always said, is that this music thing, man, it be like, there's a window. There's a window of how you need to capitalize on. You never know if Joe Boy's gonna have a hit like that again. We never know. So the fact that once you have that hit, you have to, you literally have to, make those moves. You have to make those moves, man, because you never know if you have it again, man. Look at the
you never know, but we'll find out. Joe Boy's talented, brilliant songwriter. So if there's anybody that can scale, given his new deal and everything, it's him.
So
we'll find out in a couple of years, in a couple of months. Let's move on to Fade Away by Crayon. This one is produced by one of the fast rising stars, Medua. This one is still, Carry Mula, Vuvuzela type. I don't know why I like saying Vuvuzela. Because I listened to this song after Joe Boy's one, and Joe Boy also said Vuvuzela. So when I heard Vuvuzela here, I was like, what's Nigerian and Vuvuzela? What is
going on?
I don't understand where Vuvuzela started entering the lyrics, but I guess it worked for him. Decent entry, but didn't make it to my playlist, but not a bad jam to when you're hearing it on radio, you just leave it there. I think that's about it for me.
Yo, I'm not with you on this. I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
I just felt like it's just, how would I put it? The formula thing that we were talking about before. It's just straight formulas.
So that's the thing. It's always difficult. Like when you now have, when you have a hit and it works. So you're like, should I follow the same formula or should I switch? Should I do what works? So it's always difficult, but I get it. Yeah, boys, it's formulaic. I know. Like that's what I'm saying. I guess it works for him in terms of like, oh, this worked the last time. Let me see if it works this time. But yeah, it didn't remember playlist at all.
That's my thing. Like it's not making my playlist at all. Just for the fact that it doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, I've heard this before.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, exactly. That's how.
I've heard this exactly before, and just the fact that it's crayonic because he has like a couple of hits that I really like.
Yeah,
and I just felt like this is like a step back. But hey, you never know, man. There's always a remix that will always help everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go on to No Social Media by our girl Rukmani, one of our faves here. She's back with her first single of the year, and it sounds good. Sounds to me like dope American R&B pop. Like just, something like when I just heard that, I'm like, how is this R&B chick from Yankee? So I'm not mad at it at all. I like it. Social Media, Rukmani.
Yo, same thing, man. You already know we're on the Rukmani. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say on the Rukmani tour bus. Exactly.
This guy to kill me.
He's on the Rukmani tour bus. Yo, we're big supporters here with that flag. Yo. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Rukmani. We've hopped on that tour bus.
Yo.
Let's move on to One Love by Wizkid. To be honest, I don't understand the song. Let me not lie. I get it. It was for the new Bob Marley movie, trying to diversify the audience for the soundtrack. But
yeah, man,
this song shouldn't have. I don't know. This version shouldn't have existed. I don't know why. But, I mean,
what?
One Love to Wizkid for me. One Love to Wizkid.
I mean, everybody has their own take on a rendition of a classic. Did this do like great things? I don't think so, but I don't think he like messed it up at all.
I know he didn't mess it up, but I'm just like his own version already exists, and it's not like it's a different. No, P2J didn't like do anything different in terms of like.
That's true.
Yeah, so just like if I want to listen to any One Love, I might as well just listen to the original one since this one didn't like really elevate it in any. Well, that's just me, sure.
Yeah.
So sorry, Wizkid fans.
No, you ain't joke. You ain't lie. You ain't lie here. You ain't lie. So yeah, it's pretty much what it is, man.
Yeah. You guys should check out the movie since we are all music fans here. I can't remember the name, but it's a Bob Marley movie. I think it's also in the cinemas. I'm not really sure.
Yes, it is cinemas. It came out on Val's Day actually.
Okay.
It came out on Val's Day, and I believe the name of the movie is actually called One Love. That's why it's like the Wizkid song is actually like the big one. Yeah.
All right, so check it out. It's a bio on Bob Marley. I'm hearing good things about it, so check it out if you can. Let's move on to Clear by Sute. I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, I like the bars. Start with the Netosi homage, but there was something about the beats that wasn't catchy enough for me to.
I wasn't banging.
Yeah, to want to like go back to it and be like, oh, this, like when Sute dropped something and you're like, oh, nice one, I need to go back to it, or you're playing it on repeat. So something about it wasn't banging to me. So it's a miss for me. Let me put it like that.
It's a miss, like a big miss. Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, I see where you stand on it, and I can understand that. Yeah, I would say the same thing too, just because I know what Sute is capable of.
Exactly.
But it's also okay for him to, it's also okay for you to try something, man, different.
Yeah, true.
Because you never know, man. Someone out there will be loving this. Will be loving this so much. So, I mean, shout out to him. He doesn't make bad music.
Yes, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
He doesn't make bad music. So, give this a try. Give this a listen.
Give it a spin. Yep, you might love it. Those were the songs we listened to this week. And Show sent me the album to listen to. Like, which time you send me album? Me I go send you album for Friday. I go send you album for Friday when it comes out. You go send me album for 1 hour to the podcast saying I should listen. So you're going to review it yourself because.
This is. I
was saying it like because YKB someone I always, like, there's some artists you just see people tweet about like, oh, this person is good, oh, this person is nice, jam it, but you're like, what, I'll listen to it on my own time, don't force me, that kind of thing. So I think this was one of the people. So when you now said it to me, I was like, oh man, let me take my time and listen to it, let me not rush it. So if you've listened to it, What's your take on it?
So, it's just called. It's the reloaded of the last EP.
Okay.
So it's Yusful music.
Useful music, yeah.
Useful music. His name is YKB. His name is Yusuf. So just play on his name.
Nice one. I like that.
Yeah, and it just has like an additional 3 songs. So last year it was at 5. The Reloaded just has 3 new songs. The last EP was amazing, was beautiful, plays really well. This just has like a couple of new songs and a remix. So also, it's fresh, it's amazing. Production by Fuwon, Steph, the new guys are like Fuwon, Steph, God Omar, and then the heavy hitters we had Phils and Sparks. Okay. Of course, Phils also features on the album.
Sorry.
Straight out of the gate, Shaye. Yes, that's what Phils is on. Amazing song. High End Sobas, also a new song on the album. Oh, like, to be honest, it just plays real well. I can't even, there's no front on this album.
Yeah.
Everything is good. YKB and King Promise on the 3rd track. This Must Be Love. Also, beautiful production. And then Joe Boy is on the remix of
San Siro, yeah.
Yo, so you should give this a listen. There's no hiccups on this album. Really, really good album. So yeah.
All right. I'll give it a spin tomorrow in the gym as usual. I'll give my morning Afrobeats dose.
I don't know about you. I don't know about this gym, this kind of music. Man.
You don't know about Afrobeats at the gym, but I don't know. I think that's my. If suppose as if I don't listen to Afrobeats or rap, I might not listen to any type of music again in the gym.
No man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I'll be bumping Usher in the gym right now.
Yeah, it plays well. I'm not gonna lie. That Usher album plays well.
It plays so well.
Yeah, that Usher album plays so well, man. All right, YKB Yusful music show has high praises for it. So listen to it, jam it. Let's know what you think. Let's move on to the Afrobeats charts, and this week not too much surprises. I don't even think a couple of new entries, but let's kick off with number 10. Cast that's Charlie Poppy and Odumodu Black coming down. Do I Remix also coming down. That's Fino and Burna Boy at number 8 coming down. IDK Wizkid featuring Zlatan also coming down. Holy Ghost Omah number 7. Different Pattern coming down. That's Sheyi Vibes at number 6. Bust Down Zlatan featuring Ashake, that's climbing up. Only Me by Ashake at number 4 is coming down. Climbing up, very huge climb. Commas by Ayastar, that's at number 3. Number 2 last week, Ego Chike featuring Mohbad. So that means number 1 last week is still staying on the same spot. That's Twerk Your Body. Kiss Daniel and Davido still moving in hot, and they're still everywhere on my social media. There's nothing I could do about it. I hear them everywhere. So yeah, that's the turntable chat this week. No surprises there for me. Let's just kick off with my 5s, and this is just Nigerian songs I'm feeling right now in no particular order. I have Commas by Ayastar. This one I can't get that off my head. I've got all the singer everywhere I go. This one, we heard it last week, and it has been a constant play on my playlist. Everything by Victoni. I'm also jamming Celine Dion by Ajebota Hustlers and Odumodu. You guys should listen to this. The melodies are crazy. The rap by Ajebota Hustlers, the guy that raps and the guy that sings, both of them came correct. Different Pattern by Sheyi Vibes. I'm still bumping this one. It's still playing on radio, playing everywhere. And I also have Egu by Chike featuring Mohbad. Hearing it everywhere, so I couldn't help but love it. So those are the 5 songs I'm jamming right now. Over to you.
Yo, the Victoni song. That's my jam. Anyways.
Yeah, ridiculous. I love it.
Yo, amazing song. So my 5 is going to be different. I'm seeing Burna this weekend for his,
That's your first concert of the...
Yeah, that's my first concert of the year, man.
All right, we're going to watch through your stories. So
and it's Burna, man. I told you so. No problem. And so I'm going with like the 5 songs I want to hear him like perform. Like,
okay,
just off, no particular order, but somehow there will be an order. So first of all, I want to hear "Calm Down" from the Outside album. Like I told you, that was my favorite song on that album.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I just feel like you can slot it in somewhere in the sets. I think I want to hear that. I also want to hear his verse from "Do I," the Fino remix. That verse be hot. So I want to hear that because he always does song about remix.
Yeah, he always does.
So he can throw in "Do I" in there. I also want to hear "Different Size" from the Love That Mini album. Victoni.
You guys and I go do this your concerts yourself. Oh.
I'm just saying, man, these are jams. Man. These are hot songs.
Yeah, these are jams, though, hot songs, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Then, of course, I want to hear "Alone" from the Black Panther soundtrack. Yo,
I think it's just kick off with that and get the slow vibes out of it.
I don't know, man. That might be too slow. No, he always closes with last.
He always closes with what? Last.
Yeah, he always closes with last. I think it's last or yay. One of them. He always closes with one of them, but they follow each other. Like these 2 songs will go after each other. And then my favorite song. I want to hear "Bank on It." I don't care about anything.
Damn, bank on it. Hey, that was Jesus.
Yo, that's what I want to hear. So,
have we asked this before? Did you think Twice As Tall will end up a classic, or have I asked it before?
No, it's not gonna end up a classic. However, it has classic material. That's what
if you go back and look, there's a lot of classic material on that album.
Look, first I'm gonna say this, and that's why I think he's just slightly, when everybody talks about no arguments. He has classic albums and he has classic material on okay albums.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. It might not be. There are a lot of fillers. Yeah. I'm looking at it now. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. But there's still classic material on the album. So it's
yep.
So you never notice. So that's when you say, oh, he's giving us so many good albums. That's why everybody would just say he's giving us so many good albums because they're like really good songs on some of these albums.
Yeah, a lot of good songs, but also a lot of fillers that didn't
exactly. That didn't do anything.
That didn't do anything. Yeah.
Man.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Makes sense.
It's gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let you know if I was right or not.
All right. That's even if he plays any of those songs that you mentioned.
Yo, at least. Okay, let me just put it down. He's gonna play at least 3 of them.
Okay.
I can bet that he'll play 3 of them.
All right, if you get 3 over 5, we'll come back and talk.
All right, we'll see that then.
All right, that's Shows 5. He's going to the Burner concerts. You guys should just follow him. Showontstop. He always posts on his story that gives us all them highlights.
Yo, man.
Let's move on to Elininate. Since it's the month of love, I just picked there are so many Nigerian love songs. So I just picked I know I missed out on a lot. I just picked random ones, mostly classic ones. So let's kick off with Doing Battle, The Bunch, Fall in Love, and MI's 1 million.
1 million for me, man. 1 million.
1 million over you don't make me fun.
Bruh, 1 million for me. Because because Fall in Love still falls under dance tracks. A dance track. And one naira or 1 million, sorry, I keep saying 1 million. But 1 naira, 1 million.
But now babes are like, they don't want to hear that shit. What's better than 1 million? What that? That's a suffer head.
Yo man, yeah man. Dollar price be crazy. Man. So anyways, but that song came out and it was so slow.
Yeah.
Bruh, that was a rap song. Yo, come on.
Yeah. MI killed with that, man. MI and YJ 1 million. All right, let's move on to these classic songs. If these songs didn't play at your wedding, then I think even now, our parents, this is the soundtrack of that. If they don't play this song in your own wedding, then it's riot. Sorry, Jews, Rukati, Dodo, and Tose Martins. Low me bam that song, yeah. So the Energy Oruka and Tose Martins.
Yeah. These are classics. This is a super classic, and just because you said the parents, I mean, you're going with the parents, so I'm gonna let the parents win this one. So Sunny Neji Uruka has to take this.
Right, Sunny Neji mix it. Let's go on to Never Far Away by Lagbaja and Two Faces, African Queen.
First of all, I just think that like African Queen is not really Two Faces' best song.
Yeah.
That's just me. I feel like it's not really his best song. So with that being said, I'm going with Lagbaja Never Far Away.
Lagbaja Never Far Away. Classic of all classics right there. So let's move on to two other classics. Star Plus, Runaway, and Wandeko's Ololufe. Falsetto on the 100 on this song. Don't forget the impact Star Plus is Runaway too hard. So two solid songs there.
Oh, yo. I'm going to go with the one that came out and was on a classic album. So I'm going with the one on the classic albums. Because first of all, that album just had hits all through. And he could have just done
no arguments
through the album. And then he ends it off with like crazy R&B ballad. And just showed his range and his voice. So I'm going with Ololufe. Where they go.
All right, show going with Ololufe by Wandeko. So that leaves us to semi-final round. We have MI 1 million, MI Waje 1 million, and Never Far Away by Lagbaja.
Never Far Away, Lagbaja, man. Never Far Away,
Lagbaja.
Yo.
Sorry. Let's go with Sunny Neji's Oruka and Wandeko's Ololufe.
I'm gonna go Wandeko, man. WCZ.
Right. WCZ. So final round, we got Never Far Away. You always on my mind. Never Far Away, Lagbaja, Wandeko, Ololufe. Final round. What song makes it to the pinnacle of love songs on this week's Elininate?
Yo. Oh. I'm gonna have to give it to Lagbaja, man. Mr. Mask, man. I'm gonna give it to you. Lagbaja.
Mask Man takes it. Never Far Away. Solid song. The way the song just starts with the drums. Boom, boom. I mean, songs day. Forget.
Yeah, man. Classic. This is classic forever. Forever.
All right, that's it with the Elininate this week, and that is also it with this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you get your pod from. We would love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Please leave us comments, suggestions, and send new music to fanmail at AfrobeatsPod. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, AfrobeatsPod. We'll catch you in the next episode. Any shout out this week?
Any shout outs? No, man. Just shout out to YKB, man. I think this is a solid project. I should give it a listen. Give it a listen right now, man. Listen to this album. Don't wait for him to leave the label now. You'll be like, oh, what happened? Because y'all didn't listen to the album. So listen to this album. Really solid material. Phils is on a roll. Shout out to Phils.
Yeah, shout out to Phils, man.
Phils be on a roll right now. So shout out to Phils. Shout out to
shout out to Phils. My shout out, I lost a bet. So the person said I should just say Last Dress from Paris. So I don't know if that's a self-destruct button or not, but
wow.
Well, Last Dress from Paris is my shout out this week. So see you guys next week from Lagos. Peace out, people. Peace out.
Peace.